How you doing, guys? It's Bamboo GT here with another video. This video I'm doing the top 5 ghost videos to scare your inner demons. Okay. We're gonna jump right into it and see what it is. I mean, hopefully y'all notice I did this during the daytime.
Top 5 ghosts caught on camera. The Lighthouse Keeper. If you're one of the very few people who have never watched BuzzFeed Unsolved on YouTube, the series can basically be summarized like this. It's sort of a ghost hunting show, but not a typical one. The show has two hosts, Ryan and Shane. Now, Shane is a diehard skeptic of the paranormal.
Anytime there's like any chance of sort of kind of mechanical failure or just doors in general, people are always like, well, the door open, so that's ghost. I don't want to argue with you on this. If you find it compelling.
That's how I am, low key, a little bit. That's how I am. Like if I'm chilling and I see something fall or I see something like, move a little bit in the corner of my eye, I don't think of like, ghosts. I just look at it like, you know what I mean?
I'm happy for you.
I do find it compelling. Yeah,
well, great.
I'm happy for me too.
Good.
And then there's Ryan, who is the polar opposite, and might even be just a bit too scared of the supernatural.
Do not be afraid. Do not be afraid. Just automatically.
In each episode, the two hosts visit allegedly haunted places and investigate to search for real paranormal evidence.
This week on BuzzFeed Unsolved, we investigate St. Augustine Lighthouse as part of our ongoing investigation into the question, are ghosts real? No.
In this episode, they are investigating the notoriously haunted St. Augustine Lighthouse in Florida. The lighthouse was completed in 1874 and has seen its fair share of tragedy over the nearly 200 years that it has been guiding sailors home from the sea. BuzzFeed Unsolved hosts Ryan and Shane begin their investigation at the historic Lightkeeper's house, which is right beside the lighthouse. People say that they have heard the endless and painful coughing of the spirit of a man named William Harn. He was the very first keeper of the lighthouse back in the 1800s. Harn tragically passed away inside the house of malaria and the lung disease tuberculosis. When they try to reach out to the spirit of William, the two friends capture something truly bizarre.
All right, we're going to give you some silence here, William. If there's anything you'd like to say to us, maybe a message you wish you could have communicated before you left Earth.
I'm sorry if I'm not talking too much. I'm just kind of into it because it's like, I'm trying to get in the mindset of the people who's like, basically doing it. It's like, if I was there, like for me, like, I don't know. I think if I ever do something like this and like, just look for ghosts just to, do it, I won't go to that far extent. I think I would just look around, blah, 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 blah. Probably see something and be like, oh shit, blah, 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 and I'll pack it up. You know what I mean? But, yeah. I ain't trying to bring nothing back home.
One of these little tiny chairs that make me look like you. Gonna give you some silence right now.
The ghost cough? The ghost got corona? What is going on in this video? What? Corona getting crazy. Even ghosts getting them. Oh, yeah.
Ryan and Shane captured the unexplained sound of someone coughing, just like guests claim to have heard in the past. Could this be the spirit of William, who died of tuberculosis? Next, Ryan and Shane finally enter the actual lighthouse, which is said to be a hotbed of paranormal activity.
The best ghost evidence of all time, in my opinion, or at least some of it, has been caught right here in this little rotunda. I mean, they caught an apparition full out, just peeking over the railing.
It is said that paranormal investigators always have an experience in the lighthouse when they are alone. So to test this theory, both Ryan and Shane will be locked inside separately.
No. 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 Lock me where? No. No. I don't care what experience people on YouTube want to see if I was doing this. Like, no. Now what happened is the ghost got, strong or something like that. He got pissed off and pushed me over the mountain. Then what? Them views ain't gonna help me if my life going like I'm a cat. Like, No, lock me.
To investigate. Shane heads in first for his solo investigation, but he doesn't really experience much.
All right, so I'm going in there, I'm going to the top,
Yeah.
and I'm coming back down.
Yeah, that's what you do in a staircase. Yeah.
Sounds good. This is high time for a ghoul to come out and spook me. So far, no ghouls. This is allegedly the site of a lot of FBAs, or full-bodied apparitions. I feel nothing. I really don't. I don't get any vibes. I haven't felt anything strange all night. All right, see you later, dudes.
Next, it's Ryan's turn. And now, before we proceed, it should be noted here that during the building of the lighthouse, a young girl named Eliza tragically lost her life while playing at the construction site. Visitors have reported seeing a young girl in a red dress inside the lighthouse who just faded away into thin air right before their eyes.
Everyone who's gone in there has seen something, for the most part, if they've gone by themselves. You know what? I'm eager to add my name to that roster.
Bye.
Oh, boy. Is there anybody in here with me right now? My name is Brian.
I feel like the other guy didn't really do too much. He kind of just went up there, just feel the vibes, like he said, and just walked there. He didn't really say, like, you know, stuff like this guy saying, you know, anybody out there, anybody want to speak to me, anybody want to do this and that. Kind of just walked up there and walked back down. I think when you do stuff like that, I think you got to do like a kind of, like, I kind of see it, kind of like introduce your, like, open yourself to it to actually get that reaction. Because if not, then you're just like,
What? Can you say my name back to me? Oh my god, I just heard Eliza. Oh my god. Eliza? Why do you sound like that? Oh my god, I'm panicking. I do hear you. Oh my god, I just heard hear me. I got the chills. Why am I leaving? Is that what you just say? Because I'm scared, that's why. Sayonara, you had your chance.
Turn off your radio.
I almost had a panic attack.
Did you? You are wet.
I said, who's up here? What's your name? And it's just so clear, just Eliza.
Ryan is freaked out as he gets some very weird direct responses on his spirit box. One of the answers being Eliza, the name of the child that passed away at the lighthouse. Now, Shane, on the other hand, didn't capture anything and is completely unimpressed with the whole location. But after the video is uploaded to YouTube, many viewers pointed out that skeptical Shane might have actually caught the most compelling and absolutely chilling evidence of all.
This is high time for a ghoul to come out and spook me. So far,
oh,
no
I think I saw
ghouls.
that. I think it was something down the
Did you
stairs.
see it?
Yeah,
Watch again.
I saw that.
This is high time for a ghoul to come out and spook me.
Yeah, I see it. Yeah, I see it. Yeah, that's crazy. It's more crazy that they was having like a direct contact with him. Like, yeah, it's Eliza. Why are you leaving? Like if it was a little girl, I don't know. I probably would have left too, to be honest. But I'll probably kind of talk to her a little bit. But then again, I don't know, cause you know, I mean, you don't know who you're talking to. You could be a demon for all you know. Like, you don't know who you're talking to. So, like, I probably would have done the same thing. I probably be like, yeah, you know, nice meeting you. Goodbye. But damn, for a kid to be up there, she probably lonely as crap, bro. Only people she gets people coming in there with cameras, you know, like, she probably lonely as crap. I don't know what that is. That is not a child, though. That is not a child.
So far, no ghouls.
A dark figure of a man can be seen standing at the bottom of the lighthouse.
Now that he said, man, that's why I said I would have left, because I don't know who I'm talking to. You know, she said, Eliza, why are you leaving? You know what I mean? Like, that is like, I still would have left because I don't know who I'm talking to. You know what I mean? Like I said, You don't know who you talking to. Somebody could be dead, and you thinking you talk to a little girl, and you talk to a grown man trying to persuade you and doing something so he can kill you or.
When the
I
footage
don't
is
know.
brightened, the man has no distinguishable features and looks more like a black mass than a person. Now, Shane was completely alone inside the lighthouse when he filmed. So just who or what is this? Could it be the ghost of one of the many deceased keepers who are said to haunt the lighthouse? You decide.
Alright, see you later, dudes.
The final night. Alexander Labuzov from Russia says that he's been living in the same apartment for over 3 years, when suddenly and inexplicably, strange paranormal things began to happen around his home. Loud, unexplained noises would wake him up in the middle of the night. Things around the house would move on their own. And scariest of all, one night when he was in bed, sound asleep, someone or something suddenly grabbed onto his wrists.
Maybe I didn't hear that correctly. Maybe I didn't hear that correctly.
Suddenly grabbed onto his wrists.
Been there 3 years, someone grabbed him. I would have been gone after that point. First of all, his furniture was just, it wasn't like slightly moved. Like, his whole couch looked like it was lifted up. His TV looked like it was slanted. Like no, I would have been gone. I'm 3 years when I went to.
Squeezing hard. He jerked his arm away and lurched out of bed, searching his room. But there was no one there. He says that the paranormal activity in his apartment just increased over time.
Why are
Until
you there?
eventually, he decided to just move out. So Alex is set to move out of his apartment the next day. But he decides to try to record the strange supernatural activity.
Why? My thing is, if this was me, and let's just say my apartment right now, I had all these ghost stuff going on and stuff like that. If I want to figure out what it was, 'cause I'm thinking like, I'm just curious. Yeah, I'm like, I want to know what it is that's doing all this stuff. I will wait till I moved out. Everything's gone. Everything's out of the house. And then I will go back there. Maybe. And try to figure out, like, I wonder what that is. But I would do it with people there with me. I wouldn't just do it by myself. In case just whatever it is get angry, mad, and then all of a sudden, you know, I'm there by myself and I'm, you know, dead or something like that. But why? Just go home. Just leave. Just curiosity, man.
One last time. This video was meant to be Alex's last night in his apartment. First, he sits in front of his camera and explains what's been going on in his apartment. As he's talking, he hears something strange.
Я сразу же вскочил, включил свет. Это может не напугать. Просто знакомый звук. Изредка я услышал, похож.
Something moves somewhere in the apartment, and Alex believes it might have been the kitchen cabinet door. He decides to set up his camera in his bedroom and leaves for 2 hours to meet up with a friend.
Алло? Да, сейчас приеду, ага. Давай.
Alex turns off the light and leaves. But what happens while he's gone is truly bizarre.
Okay, the door's closing. Okay, speeding it up. About to say, what's going on? Opening and closing the door slightly. Okay. Fuck no. No. The little, closing the door, opening up, that little, the cabinet, you know what I mean? That little light stuff is like, alright, but you pulling a chair, or whatever that is, I'm gone. Okay, so it's just a chair. Okay.
Alex returns home and just goes to bed. The next day, he discovers that his landlord is unavailable to pick up his apartment keys. And after reviewing his footage, Alex is unsatisfied with the potato-quality video he has recorded in his dark apartment.
He said potato quality puff. Ha! Why you roasted? I see you, bro. Yo, nuke. You roasting, bro. You roasting.
Downright creepy.
Oh, my bad. I went for it. Let me go back some. He roasting, bro. That's funny. I thought that was something bigger. I didn't know it was like a smaller chair. I thought it was like there was something bigger than that little desk chair. Who walks in the room with the light still dark? Like, I would have been turned it on. That's just me. I don't walk in dark rooms.
Alex returns home and just goes to bed. The next day, he discovers that his landlord is unavailable to pick up his apartment keys. And after reviewing his footage, Alex is unsatisfied with the potato-quality video he has recorded
Potato quality video.
in his dark apartment.
Yo,
So,
Nuke
he
be
decides to stay
roasting.
one more night. This time leaving the camera recording, but with the lights on. Just like the night before, he again leaves to meet up with a friend. The camera captures something downright creepy.
My thing is, I'm not trying to pause it too much, but it's like, watching this, what's the purpose of the ghost doing it? Like, it's just like, I'm not saying that it's staged or anything like that, but it's like, what is the purpose of this? Like, what's the first thing? Turn it the chair a little bit like that. And then like a cord in the bottom. Yeah, a cord that he, like, whatever is messing with. So what's the purpose of that? Yeah, you're a ghost or whatever you are. It's like, why? Like, what did you accomplish by pulling that out? No, no. That's when I would start getting pissed. Like the whole moving stuff around, you moving my furniture here, you moving it here, you doing this, you doing that, you know what I mean? All this little stuff is like, all right, that's cool, but it starts getting a little personal when you taking my stuff and throwing it on the ground and breaking it. It's like, what are you doing, bro? Like, I'm sorry, but it's like, what are you doing? Um, yeah, I will be pissed right now. I will be pissed. I'm sorry. I'm gonna text you during this video. Um, yeah, I'm sorry if I'm texting during this video. I just had to text someone something. My bad. But yeah, no, 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 no. Because I look at it as like, okay, you're a ghost. You're opening up doors. You're moving this around. All right, like you're trying to organize my furniture. I'm guessing. When you start picking up stuff and throwing my cups and my glass cups and down the ground, like what you doing, bro? Like now you becoming like a messy roommate. Like you gonna have to pay for that. You still drawing? Yo, bro, I'll be snapping, bro. I'll be snapping. Like you paying for all that. Oh hell no. Yo, no, 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 no. Yo, what? Let me go back. I'm not trying to be dramatic, but like, if you see through the video, you see the little stuff, the little stand right there with his bag on it. It moves a little bit. You see the chair, it's slowly, moving. You see the cord down there. It was like pulling on the little cord. The cabinet opens up. Then it throws it down to the cabinet. Now it looks like it actually grabbed the camera and turned it. Like no, no. If it's doing that, like no, I'm going. I ain't staying no another night. Sleep at a hotel. I'll sleep in my car. Like no. Paying for that. I need my $5-7 for that. I'm paying for that. And whatever that is. Bro. It's like it's grabbing the camera.
Alex is shocked when he comes home as he discovers that his camera has somehow flipped upside down all on its own. He grabs the camera and begins to film his thoughts on the strange situation. What happens next is absolutely terrifying.
Я смотрю, у нас сегодня рыбный день. Охереть вообще.
I'm nervous, bro. I'm nervous.
Что там осталось? Слушай, ну вообще жесть. Ну что могу сказать? Это был последний день, поэтому мы уже...
What? No. What did I just see? What the fuck? What is that? I'm trying to put in words for me what I see. I hope that was fake, because if it was, that's a good one. If this is fake, that's a good one. Bro, what? Like, look at it, bro. It's like it's tall as crap. First of all, that joint's tall as crap. Like, it's that's the legs and his like his waist area, I guess you can call it, cuts off right there. That dude like he like more than 6 feet. Cause you see him as he playing the camera down on the angle, like that will be near his stomach area, like where his legs stop at. I don't even know what to say about that, bro.
Oh,
How can you take that in? Like, how can you take that in as like living by yourself? How can you take that in? Like, you just saw someone standing right there. The whole time while you picking up the camera showing, oh man, drop my glass, this dude doing this, man. Like, he gonna have to pay for that. You turn around, he's standing right in that door saying, pay for what? Like, what you gonna do? I'm gone. That dude was standing there like, no. And the bad part about it is you can't really see him. Like, you gotta glance at him. Like,
это можно вообще. Ой, блядь. Так.
A pair of legs can be seen standing right behind Alex in the doorway. The legs appear to have no torso and disappear before Alex can even turn around. So, did Alex capture proof of the paranormal in his apartment? Or is it illusion? I leave it up to you to
I would say if it was fake, that's a good fake. If it wasn't fake, like I don't even know what to say, bro. Like, I don't even know what to say, cause I'm looking at it my if I was there, right? If I was there and I saw that, is either I was taking in consent, like, cause I was looking at it in the military aspect of like I can't see it. I can't. Obviously, it's able to open up doors and push stuff and throw stuff on the ground. I don't even know if it's able to hurt me. Maybe it could. If it can grab a glass and throw it on the ground, it probably can hurt me. If it's in the doorway, I can't see it. Maybe it's still there. I just can't see it. So I'm thinking like I can rush through the door maybe, and just go downstairs and sleep in my car. Go out, sleep in my car, and just follow me down in my car. Like, I don't know. Like, I always have to get out there. I would not just sit there and be like, oh my God, I'll be shocked. I'll be shocked outside. Like, 15 minutes away, 30 minutes away. Then I'll recuperate like, oh, I don't know why I saw it, man. I'm tripping. Like, you know what I mean? Like, no.
decide.
I would not stay there, bro. I'll
Viewer
be gone.
videos.
Viewer
Ethan
videos.
Budzinski was on a family vacation in the Pocono Mountains of Pennsylvania when strange things began to happen in his rented Airbnb home. Late one night, Ethan and his family hear the sound of a baby crying from somewhere in the house. Now Ethan's two young nephews are asleep in bed upstairs, so he immediately runs up to check on them, only to find that they are both quietly asleep in bed. This occurs several times. Ethan hears crying, then goes upstairs to find the children quietly asleep. So the next time Ethan hears the crying, he pulls out his phone and starts recording.
Now, this had nothing to do with the video. I'm sorry, but I had to text a family member something real quick. I don't want to stop the video, so I'm just gonna text him real quick. I'm gonna let the video go on. I just don't want it to be rude with my eyes like off the video, but I am listening. So.
Did you hear it too?
Yeah.
Yeah. I just went up there. I think it's the sound of something.
Okay, that's what I heard.
So my understanding, they heard a baby noise like, yeah. And I guess they're going upstairs to check on a kid. Cause I'm pretty sure that's not a ghost. That's clearly a kid. If it is, they full capping. So I see they looking at the kid and he's asleep, but
The eerie sound of a child crying can indeed be heard coming from somewhere upstairs. Both Ethan and a family member hear the sound, but when he heads upstairs to check, just like before, the children are fast asleep and not making a sound. So just where is this strange, unexplained crying coming from? Let me know what you think down in the comments. A British News Top 5 viewer who wishes to remain anonymous, we'll call her Jen, says that she had a chilling experience that wasn't paranormal, but was terrifying nonetheless. And as I've personally always said on this channel, real people can be much scarier than anything supernatural. So late one night around midnight, Jen starts receiving messages from a guy on Facebook. At first she plays along, but the messages from the stranger just get creepier and creepier. I'll correct some of the typos and slang and save you from listening to me doing a terrible British accent. But what you see on screen are the actual messages.
okay.
So, at one point, the guy suddenly writes, "Well, since you're up, can I come and meet you then? Yes, I am mental. I'm on my way down to your house. I'll ring when I'm outside." Thinking he's joking, Jen laughs it off, writing back, "You don't even know where I live."
What? I gotta go back. Maybe that went by my head. Maybe that went by my head. I'm sorry if that's annoying me going back, but I gotta understand. Like, do she know the guy? And he texts her that, and he's like, whatever. You don't know where I'm at, or like just some random person. Some random person texts me saying, "I see you up. I'm coming over." Blah 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 blah. I'm going straight. Like, what you mean you coming over? Coming over where?
So, late one night around midnight, Jen starts receiving messages from a guy on Facebook. At first, she
Guy on
plays
Facebook.
along,
Okay.
but the messages from the stranger just get creepier and creepier. I'll correct some of the typos and slang and save you from listening to me doing a terrible British accent. But what you see on screen are the actual messages.
Okay.
So, at one point, the guy suddenly writes, "Well, since you're up, can I come and meet you then? Yes, I am mental. I'm on my way down to your house. I'll ring when I'm outside." Thinking he's joking, Jen laughs it off, writing back, "You don't even know where I live." And then the guy starts trying to creepily call her on Facebook, because it turns out that he does actually know exactly where she lives. He types, "You live next to my granny's house on the corner." Then he continues to call her, and things go from bad to worse, because he actually shows up right in front of her.
When did police? When did you contact the police at this point? I particularly don't like the police. I wouldn't really contact them. I would handle it myself. But where's the police? Where's call your mom, your dad, your where's any interaction with anybody else? Hey dad, hey mom, this person said that he know where I'm at. He's trying to come over. Send her the pictures and you know what I mean, something. You send her, you don't know where I live. Oh, he do know I live at. Okay, I'm just gonna ignore his calls. Like what? Like
Of her house.
Did you see it?
"Don't make me knock, please," he messages. "I'm outside the center window right now." Jen is now understandably completely freaked out. She tells the guy that she is not coming out under any circumstances, but he won't take no for an answer. "Is that your window at the front? How do I get in your back garden?" Jen replies, "You don't," and ends the conversation. But it did not end there. Jen says the disturbed young man stood in front of her house for almost 2 hours.
He stood in front of your house for 2 hours. Where's the police? You can't. These.
He eventually left after her family members went outside and told him to leave or they would call the police.
It took you 2 hours. So let me get this straight. He stood there for 2 hours looking at you in your house. Your parents, whatever, they was in the house. Your family was in the house. They was there, inside the house. You was stupid enough not to say anything. Probably he's acting scared, doing all this little girly shit. Instead of going to your family saying, "Hey, I had like showing them text message. Yo, this dude say he's outside the house. I leave. Look outside. He's literally right there." For you to turn around and be like, "Oh, leave or I'm gonna call the police," after 2 hours. You know what can happen after 2 hours? That's like, you may think 2 hours not long. That's a long time for someone to do something really bad to you. That's a long time. 2 hours, he could have snuck around the back, could have came down, act like he left, and could have done something to you, or he could have waited till y'all all went to sleep and done something to you. Still wait for 2 hours and then, oh, I'm gonna contact the police if you don't leave. Like.
So I guess the takeaway is either be careful of who you talk to online, or simply Facebook sucks. Susan's Courtside Cafe in Kissimmee, Florida was originally built in 1912.
Yes, in Florida, you know it's gonna be crazy.
And over most of the last 100 years, the building was actually a small home for many families and individuals. Locals believe that the building the cafe is in is haunted by the spirits of its former residents. Workers at the cafe say that they often hear unexplained noises while working late at night, and both the staff and visitors claim to have seen bizarre shadow figures throughout the restaurant. Nuke's Top 5 viewer Valerie Ann says that she went on a Halloween ghost tour in Kissimmee that stopped at the allegedly haunted Susan's Courtside Cafe, and it seems that the rumors of paranormal activity might be true. Valerie caught this strange footage.
Sorry. And they closed. I just saw something walk by. They heard it open and then shut.
Oh, wow.
Did you see it? It's a little hard to make out, but a dark figure seems to quickly pass through the cafe dining room before just disappearing.
I ain't see
Someone in the tour group mentions it, but Valerie Ann is shocked when she discovers that she actually caught the apparition on camera. She says that she has no idea who or what this mysterious figure could be. But what do you think? The home of the Jinn.
I mean, I will look at it as maybe is there a shadow maybe coming in? Maybe someone else is right there. Maybe someone just had like a black blanket hold it and just moved over or something like, I don't know. It could be fake. Could be.
The OG Saudi door-kicking ghost hunters that I first featured on this channel, Adventurer Allah, is back with an all-new YouTube channel. In this live stream, Allah goes to investigate a large abandoned building that is said to be haunted by an evil presence, or Jinn. As he broadcasts his exploration live, things take a terrifying turn.
يا جماعة أي شيء أنا ما أشوفه على طول على الخاص. بسم الله. بسم الله. الله أكبر.
I do apologize if you hear a car in the background. Apparently someone don't know how to turn off their alarm. Like, I don't know. Whoa, what? It can go two ways. One, he did look at the camera and looked over. He could have flipped it over. I'm not saying it could be fake. I'm just saying he could have flipped it over. If not, that means something was in there, in that house or wherever he's at, that was following him, that was that close to him, that flipped that over. So, I don't know.
Even though there's no power in the building, the ceiling fan begins to rotate on its own. Then a heavy table falls over right behind Allah. Freaked out, he runs away, retreating to a different section of the large building. But little does Allah know, things are about to get even creepier.
حسبي الله الله لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم لا تأخذه سنة ولا نوم له ما في السماوات وما في الأرض من ذا الذي يشفع عنده إلا بإذنه يعلم ما بين أيديهم وما خلفهم.
Why did every ghost, what is every ghost little apparition or anything people see, they always peek across the corner? It's like, if I was a ghost, I would look at it as you can't see me, like how the other video when the feet was there's no torso, it was just the person feet or something like that. I'll be like that, standing right there, like I would think that you can't see me. So why would you peek and like kind of look? That's, I don't know, that's weird to me. So you're a ghost, like I can't see you, kind of. But
ولا يحيطون بشيء من علمه إلا بما شاء وسع كرسيه السماوات والأرض ولا يؤوده حفظهما وهو العلي العظيم. من كان في هذا المكان سحر فابطله. الله أكبر. في أحد؟ في أحد في المكان؟ بسم الله.
that would be my response. That would be my response. Without the woo, but that would be my response. I want to watch that again, though.
بسم الله.
Look how he followed with his light. People make some funny noises when they scared, man. That's funny.
حسبي الله ونعم الوكيل فيكم. الله لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم لا تأخذه سنة ولا نوم له ما في السماوات وما في الأرض من ذا الذي يشفع عنده إلا بإذنه يعلم ما بين أيديهم وما خلفهم ولا يحيطون بشيء من علمه إلا بما شاء وسع كرسيه السماوات والأرض.
A terrifying dark mist-like figure can be seen in a doorway, and a pair of crutches aggressively flies across the room right in front of the terrified explorer. He investigates the area, but nothing there. The mysterious dark mist has simply disappeared. But it's not over yet.
بسم الله. اللهم إن كان هذا سحر فابطله. اللهم إن كان هذا سحر فابطله. اللهم إن كان في سحر مدفون فابطله. اللهم إن كان في سحر معقود فابطله. في صوت. أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق. أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق. بسم الله الذي لا يضر مع اسمه شيء في الأرض ولا في السماء. الله السميع العليم. اللهم كان رسول مفضل. اللهم
A plate falls off a table on its own, then another ceiling fan begins to rotate, and a large heavy closet moves as if pushed by some powerful unseen force. Something is thrown at Allah, injuring his foot, and after that, he's had about enough.
I would have been left. I would have been left. I would have left when the thing closed the door. I would have took that as it's strong enough to close that big door, and when he was struggling to open it up to go through, he ain't fully opened up. He's opened up enough so he can squeeze through. How aggressively he just threw them crushes like it was nothing. I would have been left.
Allah decides to just get out of there and ends his live stream.
Smart. Not like how the other guy was, or other dude that was like, oh, let me, before I leave or something, let me record one last time. Like, that's what you should be doing. Go. You got what you got. You saw it enough. Go.
So did adventurer Allah capture a real haunting by a terrifying jinn? Or is it all just a very elaborate hoax?
It could be a hoax. It could be. The smoke could be formed by something else. Someone could be behind the door shaking it, closing it. Someone could have had something, because, I mean, you can put something within them doors. Them walls don't look like they're stable enough. I'm pretty sure you can draw like a little hole in there, wrap it around the crutches, drag that shit real, I didn't mean to cuss, but drag it real quick, let it fall on the ground, you know what I mean, or something like that, and maybe have it contract after it hit the ground. It kind of, you know, goes away. Like, there's ways around it that you could have do it. It could be host, but his reaction and how he moving like yo, like it's time to go. I'm done.
You decide. Return to the Red House. Paranormal investigator Kevin Barranco from the YouTube channel Archivo Extinto returns to explore the historic La Casa Colorada, or the Red House, in Guadalajara, Mexico. The house was built in 1923, and it is said that the remote and secluded location became a place where cults performed dark rituals. Those brave enough to explore the old house claim to have seen witches, demons, and even the skeletal female figure of Santa Muerte, a Mexican saint who is said to wear a long cloak and be the personification of death itself. Now, 2 months ago, I featured Kevin's first visit to the Red House years ago. While exploring the house with his friends, the group captured something that they simply couldn't explain.
Por todas las paredes hay frases, no sé, quizás unas por vandalismo, otras por secas. La verdad es que no desconocemos el significado y la verdad es que no queremos saber sobre ello. Aquí hace mucho frío, ¿eh? Sí, hace bastante. Aquí hace mucho frío, ¿eh? Sí, hace bastante. Aquí hace mucho frío, ¿eh? Sí, hace bastante.
Cut to 2 years later. After many requests from his fans, paranormal investigator Kevin returns to the quote Red House in hopes of capturing even more paranormal evidence. But this time, he decides to go back all alone.
Stupid.
As you might guess, it did not go well.
Stupid, bro.
Kevin sets up several static cameras around the house. Then he lights 3 candles and starts to ask questions to who or whatever might be haunting the abandoned home.
I don't care if the whatever demons, ghost, monster, cookie man, I don't care. Whatever it is, if it comes out when I'm just by myself, it will never catch me by myself. Why would you? No. And then looking at this right now, you got this in my head. You got 3 ways of just dying. You got the left side where it's just the door like up, whatever like that. It's like a platform door up. Then you got a opening in the middle that someone can grab him or do something crazy to him. Then you got the other side where you got the little bar. I think it's like a plywood or something like that right there. That's an opening, and your back is turned to it. So, for me, I know I wouldn't have done that. Like I said, I would look at it army wise, and I'm not gonna fight something that I can't see, that I don't have any like really like what harm can you do to it? Pray to it? Well, not pray to it, but like pray to God to it, like how the other guy was doing. Maybe that was like, maybe that would anger it. I don't think that would hurt it. I think it would make it more angry. But in my eyes, I would look at it. There's no way I can actually harm it if it comes to if I need to. I mean, it's like punching wind. Like, how can you hurt wind? You know, like, I don't know. Maybe I'm
Kevin
getting
is
too
using
deep into
an
it.
English Spirit Box app and translates the responses to Spanish. Before long, very strange things start to happen.
Voy a utilizar
What's that mean?
Scarlet.
Scarlett, ¿podrías hacerme daño?
Why would you ask that?
Throw.
throw. No sé.
So what I'm thinking, when they say, I'm gonna stop cutting. I'm gonna let it play through after this point. But what I'm thinking when maybe it's not the spirit, but maybe when they is an actual ghost talking to them. Maybe they saying sentences, but only one part of that sentence get captured. You know what I'm saying? So maybe it's like he said, "Can you hurt me?" Maybe the ghost was like, "I can throw you." Maybe the throw was the last part that it actually caught. You know what I'm saying? Maybe, like, I'm just saying, maybe it's like that. That would be trippy as crap if it's like that. Because they probably saying sentences, but you only getting pieces of it. If I say you can hurt me, you said throw. Throw me? Throw something at me? Like, what that mean? Like,
¿Qué es throw? Lo voy a buscar.
Lanzar. Ay, cabrón.
As Kevin repeats the word throw in Spanish, a heavy piece of rubble is seemingly thrown off the edge of a large hole in the wall. Kevin grabs his camera and walks through the building in search of anything paranormal.
I don't know which one to look at. Him breathing or the little camera down below.
Me he quedado sin luz. Me quedé sin luz.
I ran out of light. That's time for you to leave.
Me sin luz. Me sin luz.
I don't see it.
Me sin luz.
Oh! Someone was peeking at him. Okay, I thought someone was actually moving. Okay. I don't think he saw that clearly.
The ghost hunter's light begins to fail. Then he hears a noise and turns. Without knowing it at the time, he captures something strange in the darkness, quickly darting out of sight. Soon after, Kevin's camera begins to malfunction and things take an even more terrifying turn.
Mi cámara está trabada. Y vean, vean. Vean esto. Mi cámara está trabada. Está trabada. Se trabó. Está completamente trabada, vean.
It froze on one. I think it froze on one that when he saw that little thing. I think it froze.
No.
¿Me quieres hacer daño? Voy a cambiarla. Voy a sacarle la pila.
So I'm trying to keep my eye on him and what he's doing around there, but then it's like a little box down below that I'm trying to look at too that's on the screen. So I'm like trying to see like what?
Ahí
What?
se apagó, pero sigue trabada. ¿Me quieres hacer daño? Voy a cambiarla. Voy a sacarle la pila. Ya.
I think I just saw something. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I saw that.
Kevin's camera completely locks up, and as he changes the battery, a wailing moan can be heard, followed by the mysterious voice of a woman.
Ya.
He goes to investigate and captures what appears to be the same mysterious cloaked figure that the Archivo Extinto team captured just 2 years earlier. Kevin searches the building and the grounds, but he doesn't find anyone or anything. When his equipment continues to malfunction repeatedly, he decides he's had enough. He packs up and just gets out of there. So could it be that Kevin captured the apparition of Santa Muerte, the cloaked Lady of Death? Let me know what you think. You can watch this full 3-part investigation over on the YouTube channel, Archivo Extinto. Thanks for watching. Please follow me on the Instagram.
Bro, I don't know how some of these people do it, man. I really don't. I don't know how they do it, man. I would have been gone. Simple fact, once I heard that wailing noise, I would have been gone. I would never would have went there by myself in the first place, but I ain't with that life. But hey, please like and subscribe down below, and please let me know y'all want more. But yeah, man, shoot, I might have to sleep with the lights on tonight.